You will never be good enough for a woman until you don't want her. As long as you want a woman, she gonna find stuff wrong with you. But when the moment she sense you don't want her is the moment she gonna see the best in you. I don't know if that's just for women, but human nature, period. Most people like that. Most people are like that. Everybody not. But we're talking about women right now. But the moment you try to please her is the moment she'll always find something wrong with you. For a lot of you guys, you wondering why you doing, you pretty much almost perfect. And she's still not appreciating you, still not getting no results. You don't feel appreciated, you don't feel desired. She's not showing no kind of affection. She's not grabbing your hand. She's not sitting on your lap. She's not leaning her head on your shoulder. It's because you're trying to please her. And the moment you're trying to please her is the moment she finds something wrong with you. It's a reason why that pretty girl like that Ugg Mug dude, because he speak to everybody in the room but her. And she's curious of why he speak to everybody but her. And he's considered an Ugg Mug. Yet she go out the way to try to get his attention. Why? Because he ignores her. And you know what? Women want what they can't have. I can recall, man, I done dealt with so many women in my life, man. I have made history in multiple ways that's not recorded. I've met so many. I remember every girl I'm not interested in, they like me. Women can sense it. They can sense the lack of interest, Every girl I'm not interested in or not attracted to, they can sense it, that lack of attention, that lack of energy, that lack of transference of energy. And it's almost like they under my control, because my lack of desire allows me to have almost control over them. Almost I can have them. They'll do a lot to get my validation as long as they feel that lack. And the ones that, so a lot of you guys you experience all the girls that you like seem to not act right. You know what I'm saying? Why the girls I like don't act right? They sense that energy. They sense that validation, attention. They sense that you're giving them a lot of attention. And that's all they can use. They can take that. They'll take that over seeing you every day. That validation right there is enough for them to drink that whole year. That validation, that attention, that interest level that you're sending out of your chest in the atmosphere, they somehow they soul suck it in, and they say, that's it. That's all I need from you. I don't need no sex from you. I don't need to go out with you. I don't need to sit on your lap. I don't need to laugh at you. I don't need to spend time with you. That alone is enough. Unless she see you with a girl that look better than her, that's showing you attention, then all of a sudden her desire is going to come out of nowhere. Like, where's this all of a sudden? Where did this interest level in you come from? What? All of a sudden this interest level, man, where it come from? Because now she know that you don't need her. Now all of a sudden she lost all that validation, because it's like, dang, I thought you liked me, but this girl looked better than me. And she's showing you more attention than I ever showed you. We live in a strange world, y'all. In order to have, you gotta not want. People will give you as long as you don't want you. As long as you don't need them to give you. As long as you don't act like you don't want them to give you. That's just the type of world we live in. It's really sad. Well, that's why a lot of women end up single and getting ran through. Is because they're always running after validation. the person who's not, the guy who's not looking at them, the guy who got all of the getting attention, the guy who don't need them. That's who they want. They want a guy who don't need them, or who's not thinking about them, or who's not interested in them, to give them attention. That is like an itch that they must scratch. Why is he not? Don't you see this big mountain on my back? All the other guys like these two mountains on my back. Why you ain't running after me trying to take me out? Why you ain't trying to take me out? Why you ain't running after me? It's because guy don't like you. Guys, in order to get these women, you have to muscle up the strength to not want them. Somehow, some way. I guess the best way is all of us red pill or life coaches, alpha male coaches talk about, millionaire coaches. We say just get on your purpose, which just makes sense. Worship God. I say worship God. Am I a holy man? No, I'm not perfect. I might be considered holy in God's eyes because my heart, but I'm not. When I talk about Jesus, don't look at me as if I'm holy as thou. Don't look at me as if I'm perfect or if I'm just connected. I'm a sinner. I like girls' backbones and stuff too, okay? But I don't hurt nobody, not like that, but I'm not perfect, okay? So don't get it twisted. Don't look, Alan Williams the millionaire, he on that. All he do is talk about Jesus. Yeah, I talk about Jesus a lot. And I talk about stuff in a down-to-earth manner a lot. I don't come at you on that type of, like I'm perfect or nothing like that. I come at you as the reality is. Jesus is real. That's the reality. And the reality is you got to get connected. The spirit is real. But, you know, in order for you to get to that point where you're not really, it's hard because if you like me, I got a high sex drive. So you got to kind of like give your purpose a lot, then you got to give God, you know, a lot of attention. You pray, read the Bible and stuff, work out, stuff like that. But I would definitely add in reading the Bible or praying and stuff like that for your spiritual sake, which is the most important sake of your existence. But man, if you can get your attention off them women, they definitely will come with you. But when they come at you, you can't loosen up. It's almost like you can't enjoy them. And some of them you can. But it's rare. Those unicorns are rare. Used to be a lot of them when I was in high school. And when I just got out of high school. But now you got women. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on now with demasculation. They want to demasculize men, and they want women to be over men, and you got to walk on eggshells around women, and women never wrong, and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And everything they do is accepted. And even when they wrong, they right. So a lot of you guys may experience that. But basically, man, I tell all my clients, you know, just if you're not showing strong interest, man, you got to show signs of ignoring them. You got to show signs of not caring. You got to show signs of being able to go long periods without talking to them. And you got to not be able to talk that much around them. And anything that shows a lack of interest or not trying to go out the way, because they don't desire being around a man that really interested in them. They more appreciate you when you're slippery, when they feel like you're slipping out their hands. As long as they feel like you slipping out their hands, they'll appreciate you.